Nanette Gibson was one of the most dominating athletes ever to come out of Saginaw. In 1974, she became the first female to play on an all-boys baseball team at Central Junior High School. She would go on to Saginaw High School, where she was a standout volleyball, softball, and basketball player.
And so I started coaching Nanette, and I coached her not only in basketball, I also coached her in softball. Outstanding softball player. But she was a great hitter, a base runner, knew how to pitch.
The 1978 SHS graduate was a two-time All-Saginaw Valley League softball pitcher with 7 no-hitters and a career .400 batting average. She also made the All-SVL team in volleyball, but the sport of basketball is where she's most dominant.
You know, basketball, you get more notoriety in it. I think she was equally good at each one of them. She was a one-man wrecking crew in the softball team. I used to see her do just tremendous, as we would call slams in volleyball. She was just a tremendous athlete.
And because of what she had, the effort that she had put in, she placed Saginaw High School's basketball program, women's basketball program, and the softball team on the map.
Gibson was a 3-year starter for the Trojans and averaged a double-double for her career with 18 points and 12 rebounds. Saginaw High won district titles in all 3 years she was on the varsity.
She could really play almost by herself. I knew that it did take 5. On the professional level, they have those kind of moves. You watch the girls who play now. That's where the net skills were at that time.
She earned all SVL honors twice and named conference MVP both her junior and senior season. Gibson also collected All-State accolades and was named Outstanding Athlete of the Year by the U of M Club of Saginaw. She went on to Michigan State University, and in 1978 she was one of the school's first female scholarship recipients.
The year I was out recruiting and I had just gotten hired. I did my graduate work at Michigan State, and I just had a chance to go out and do some recruiting and saw her play, and the rest is history. First of all, she was one of the first scholarships that we gave at Michigan State to a women's basketball player. It was the time when scholarships weren't available. When Nanette was a freshman, sophomore in high school, the thought of going to college and having it being paid for, in all honesty, was not a reality in her early high school years. So she had that opportunity to get an education and to play a game that she loved, and she excelled at.
She was a solid offensive force and tough rebounder for 3 seasons.
She worked hard every day, and she had this burning desire to always do it. And Nanette loved to score, so in order for her to score, she knew she had more opportunities to get the rebound.
Gibson tallied 278 points and 291 rebounds, which led the team during the 1978-79 season. During the 1979-80 season, Gibson scored 250 points while leading the squad with 211 rebounds. She had a splendid senior season in 1980 when she led the team in scoring with 279 points and 146 rebounds, earning team MVP honors.
One of the things that separated Nanette from any other student athlete maybe was she had an incredible burning desire to really be successful.
Gibson was named AIAW Collegiate All-State in 1978 and 1980 and the National Collegiate Scouting Association All-Region in 1979. The power forward holds MSU records for the most rebounds in one game when she pulled down 24 against Pittsburgh during her freshman season. She also holds the Spartans record for most steals in a game with 7 against Iowa. Gibson has the 7th best all-time scoring average in MSU women's basketball history, with her 16.4 per game average her senior year.
At the end of her season for us, she was averaging 16 to 18 points in any given game, and at least that 14 to 15 rebounds a game.
She scored 807 points and grabbed 648 rebounds during her career at Michigan State.
Here's a young woman who came from one of the best high school programs. And especially in the area. People still are coming to Saginaw to this day to get some of the best players.
So she's been a very, very good, great supporter of not only Saginaw High sports, but of family and the community.
I have a little box I keep all the stuff in that I am proud of, and she is one of those.
for my job right now, I'm a director at the NCAA, so I run the women's Final Four. That's my job. You know, Nanette Gibson, the athlete, is timeless. So she had the success she had at the time she played, and if she were coming out now, she'd probably be even more successful.